right representation. I think we have the same problem with this corporate personhood and these super PACs. As a result of this, people's voices are being drowned out by the sheer volume of money that corporations are throwing at candidates.
Well, the Koch brothers is a huge example of what's going on with our political process. Now, I don't really even know that much about them, but they seem to be all over the place. And every major player right now on the conservative or Republican side, and even the Democrats, and this is what gets me. You know, the Koch brothers, a lot of the liberal pages that I follow just for basically show fodder and trying to get people of a different opinion on my show so we can talk and have a show, an interesting show. I always talk about the Koch brothers, but there's just as many Democrats under their influence as there is Republicans.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's, we had, I think during one of the conversations that we had on guns, that we talked about how people, especially like Shannon Watts, tried to use her status as a mom to make it sound like her opinion is more valuable than other people's.
Yeah.
Right? The truth of the matter is that the ability to procreate makes no difference, right? You don't get extra points for more kids. You don't get extra points if your kids are boys versus girls, right? Everybody has the same voice. And that thinking that I get to have more power than you because of XYZ is at the root of this. Just because you run a company doesn't mean that you have any more power than the janitor that's sweeping the floors. That's what a republic means.
Yeah. And it's based on law.
Yes, it's based on law. We are not a democracy. People talk about the U.S. being a democracy. We are not a democracy. We are a constitutional republic. That means that everybody's voice counts. And we don't do what's best for the group. We take a look at individuals, and if something is going to harm an individual, we don't do it within the bounds of the Constitution, right? So the Constitution is a sandbox, and then you have to play within that sandbox. The fact that the government has been moving outside the sandbox is a different issue, right?
So, I want to talk more about this, but we got to pay the bills.
Okay.
So we will be back after these messages. Right now, I am talking to the United States senatorial candidate for the U.S. Senate for the great state of Texas, Rebecca Paddock. You can call in 1-866-225-5401. 1-866-CALL-401. You can be on the air and ask any questions you want. And we'll be right back after these messages. You're listening to the Armed Radio Global Network. I'm Mike Allen. You're on the air.
Savino Wine Preservation System is wine preservation glassware. Savino is an easy-to-use wine preservation system that allows you to enjoy your favorite wines anytime without waiting for an occasion. Open any bottle with confidence, knowing that you can enjoy the full original flavor of Tuesday's wine on Saturday. For more information, visit us at www.savinowine.com. Today's wine, tomorrow. Say goodbye to payroll hassles with professional services from KNL Payroll Services. Now you can trust your payroll is in good hands. There's nothing better than personal attention from a trusted advisor who knows your business. Get more for your money with KNL Payroll Services. Call today at 888-979-6660 for honest savings on payroll services. That's KNL Payroll Services.
Route 106 Motors is the home of fine pre-owned vehicles. Experience a no-pressure sale with a family-friendly atmosphere. Route 106 Motors has been practicing the same simple philosophy of low prices for over a decade, and it has brought us great success. Recently, while other dealers are closing their doors, Route 106 Motors is expanding. We are a wholesale dealer, and we own the property and pay cash for all the vehicles. This allows us to sell to the consumer for a lot less than the average dealership. We are a high-volume, small-profit dealer, and we pass the savings on to you. New changes have been made at Route 106 Motors. Stop by and check out our brand-new building. Route 106 Motors, located at 569 West Street. Check our website at route106motors.com and be sure to like us on Facebook to find out about all the latest deals and savings opportunities. route106motors.com.
We love your dogs and kitties. We love them, yes we do. So when you want to give a gift, a cake or treat or two, PamperedPawGifts.com is the place for you. Yes, PamperedPawGifts.com is the place for you.
Are you looking to buy prescription eyeglasses? Family owned and operated iFramePros.com is your online store for prescription eyeglasses. Select the eyewear of your choice from our variety of frames, fill out the prescription information, and place your order in no time. After this quick and easy process, you'll receive your prescription glasses in a few days. All major credit cards accepted. Visit us at iFramePros.com. That's EYEFramePros.com. See what you are missing.
Arriva da Firenze, Italia, Nesti Dante, il sapone realizzato a mano, ispirato al bel paesaggio fiorentino e agli incantevoli profumi delle colline toscane. Splendidamente confezionato a mano in un'elegante carta fiorentina di ispirazione rinascimentale. Prodotto rispettando l'antica arte italiana della saponeria, grazie al metodo Coltron. Nesti Dante rimane una delle poche compagnie nel mondo che continua a tramandare il metodo tradizionale di saponificazione. Tecnica, creatività e ricerca si incontrano con la nobile antica arte italiana della saponeria. Sapone artigianale, di fama internazionale, sapone di lusso. Per maggiori informazioni visita il sito www.nestidante.com.
All right, we're back. Just a reminder, tonight's program brought to you by CreativeMarketing.com. You can reach them at creative-mktg.com or call them at 563-322-2622. If you want T-shirts, coffee mugs, hats, anything that you put your company or family logo on, they have access to over 3,000 suppliers. They can get your family outing, your business, or you. All over a T-shirt. That's pretty cool. Sutherland Party Rentals. They got bounce houses, water slides, popcorn machines, snow cone makers, tables, chairs, anything you need for a backyard barbecue. Just give them a call at Sutherland Party Rentals. If you'd like to call the show, 1-866-225-5401. That's 1-866-CALL-401. Or tweet me at Mike Allen at tired_lions_fan. Yes, it is beginning to be football season. And, of course, everyone of us Detroit Lions fans are hopeful that the Lions will do something this year. Well, we got a phone call coming in, so let's answer that. We are on the Ring Central Celebrity Hotline.
Hey, I'm trying to get on the Mike Allen Show.
Yes, hello. Caller, who are you and where are you calling from?
This is Clayton from Texas.
Clayton, how you doing, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Well, you're on the air. What can
I
we
don't
do
hear
for you?
myself on the air. I'm not on the Mike Allen show.
Yeah, you're on right now. Actually, you're listening to a 30-second delay, so if you have the radio on in the background...
okay, good. Then I'll just...
Turn that down, because there's a little bit of a delay.
Sorry about that. Sorry.
Not a problem. Well, welcome to the show. You're on with Rebecca Paddock, who is a Libertarian candidate for the state of Texas, Senator. And
Hi, Ms. Paddock. How are you?
I am just fine. How are you doing, Joe?
I'm fantastic. Thank you.
Excellent.
I missed the last half of the show right before the commercial break, trying to get through, so I couldn't keep up with everything. But you were responding to my email, and I found it very interesting.
Okay.
One, thank you so much, and just like I wrote to you, the likelihood of you reading my email and then responding is much higher than the likelihood of John Cornyn responding to me. So I don't know. Do I ask a question? Do you fire away? I don't know.
Well, now you're the gentleman. You're a teacher.
Yes.
What grade do you teach?
High school, secondary level.
High school. Okay, my dad was a high school teacher for 30 years. So
wow.
I have a soft spot in my heart for high school teachers. Okay, and now I guess now I'm third party here, but Rebecca sent me a copy of the email when preparing for the show and wanted to see if you would come on, and I'm glad you're here. So what is your take on this? Now, you want her to drop out of the race so that the Democrat has a better chance of beating John Cornyn?
I know, and as both of you kind of pointed out, it sounds like I'm defeating my own point by asking that. But my main point is that Texas really only has one party representing it, thanks to gerrymandering and, of course, lobbying, not necessarily lobbying, excuse me, but funds being put into the Republican and now Tea Party. We have people only voting for these people because they see great commercials or bad commercials for the other guys. And yes, she was saying that she's not a progressive, and I understand the Libertarian Party has come leaps and bounds to become not a progressive. But I was looking at your issues, and it seems fairly progressive to me, other than what most people would say the Second Amendment issue. But you're looking for a better protection for citizens against the NSA. You're taking care of our soldiers, or you want to take care of our soldiers, and you want results in our government. That sounds pretty progressive to me.
Rebecca?
That is not what I would call the definition of progressive. Which is fine. You know what? People have different definitions. It's not like there is a it's not like it's cast in stone, right? It's not like this is a matter of 7 times 7 equals 49. Mm-hmm. Words have different denotations and different connotations as time goes on. So we have a difference of opinion on a word. Okay. You are correct about my issues. I am absolutely a huge advocate of the Second Amendment and the Fourth Amendment, specifically right now because those are the two that are under the most fire right now, with Dianne Feinstein and Michael Bloomberg trying to confiscate guns. And then you've got the NSA spying, which is an infringement on the Fourth Amendment. Those are huge problems, right? If you take a look at the Constitution as a house, you know, the Bill of Rights are basically the walls of the house, and all these different infringements and infractions against the Bill of Rights are basically knocking holes in the walls of our building, right? So that's a huge problem. The vet suicide rate of 22 vets a day and one active service duty member committing suicide a day, this is unacceptable. It's a national tragedy. The other piece of the platform is the strict constitutionality of it. And Mike and I talked about this a little bit before you called, and that is that there are specific bounds given in the Constitution. There are bounds for each of the three arms of the government, and I look at the Constitution as